Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this is the second battle in from Sodex Tabletop tournament, the challenge of the old ones, and we're playing as the Vampire Counts again with the same army as before against, again, a mirror match, the Vampire Counts. Desact has went through the next round as well, fighting the Dwarves in his first matchup, so we are gonna have a nice mirror match over here. So for my forces, as last time, 2 units of Fellbats, 1 Blood Knight, also front line of Skeleton Warriors and Spearmen, 2 from each, 2 units of Graveguard with grey weapons, the Sternsmen as the Anchor, Kemmler with Dance Macabre, Invocation of Nehek and Raise Dead, along with Krell and Cloak of Mists. We also got a Necromancer here who was supposed to be a Raise Dead battery, but I had to cut it down because it was a rule break, so he just has nothing at the moment, you know, not a single skill. Like, he's just there to be beautiful and just look hot, I guess. A White King on foot, just in case Kemmler dies, so we need the second form of leadership, and also a Terrorgeist up on the air for the anti-large, and 2 units of Wolves, 1 is the Darpak. For Dasact's forces we got also the Darpak over here alongside the Blood Knight, and also instead of a Terrorgeist we get Manfred on a Zombie Dragon with the Master of Black Arts to increase his reserves, Wind of Death, Raise Dead and Invocation of Nehek along with the Pestilent Breath. Would you believe me if I told you I didn't see he had Wind of Death? I didn't see the first game of his, which he extensively used the Wind of Death. So I just failed to realize that. You're gonna see what I'm talking about in just a matter of seconds. I didn't see that he had Wind of Death. So a front line of just cheap zombies alongside some 2 Graveguard with grey weapons. Also the Sternsmen, pretty much same setup in terms of the elite infantry. 3 units of Skeleton Spearmen alongside with the Necromancer on a Corpse Cart, which he's gonna be rocking just the Forbidden Road because I think Dasact had a rule break for himself as well. A Vargulf in the back, a formidable fighter, and that's gonna be it. So let's fast forward a little bit over here because these undead are really slow at advancing. We're gonna meet halfway over here. So the battle is gonna begin. I'm gonna go straight for the Terrorgeist. The Zombie Dragon is gonna get a nice breath on me, doing some work, but I'm gonna hit the Terrorgeist with Van El's Dance Macabre, putting his melee attack against large up to 39 plus, let me see here. I can't see it. Okay, here it is. 39 plus 35, that means 60, 74 melee attack, which is gonna be crazy. Not 74, what the hell am I talking about? Oh, whatever, the battle has started, screw that. Desact is gonna try to avoid that by dropping on the ground, so he will ball out immediately. I'm also gonna get the Terrorgeist over here. Kemmler is just gonna drop the Undeath Resurgence and just go back up some of my lads over here, and here it is, an Overcast Wind of Death. Just look at the health of all my forces. Just one spell managed to destroy my whole front line, so these Graveguard are pretty much gone. These guys as well, Skeleton Warriors. My Sternsmen have been utterly destroyed, like down to 1.5 HP. He's also gonna be trying to come after Kemmler. A huge fight is going on back here. The Blood Knights fighting off with the other Blood Knights, and also Darpak against Darpak. And the Terrorgeist is trying to go after the Vargulf over here, who is being hit with an Invocation on the Heck to keep it healthy. So the Blood Knights are gonna wake up over here, just gonna go after these guys. The Fellbats just trying to provide some support, but as you can see, it's only my Necromancer all alone here, along with the White King, with some Skeleton Spearmen on the flank. The only force I have left is just this Graveguard, Healthy Graveguard, along with Krell, who's been summoned over here, and Heinrich Kemmler. The Bounce of Power is against my favor. He's gonna get with his Blood Knights over here. He was trying to get through this Necromancer. My Blood Knights are gonna be following up. The Vargulf is we're beating the crap out of it with the Terrorgeist, so I'm just gonna send the Darpak alongside the Darwolves to pin it down, keep it in place, and I'm gonna get the Terrorgeist back in here. The Blood Knights are having a nasty fight against the other guys, against the Blood Knights of Desact, and they're actually suffering some really good work, but I think he's gonna try to heal them up with an Overcast Invocation on the Heck. So these guys, yeah, there comes the Invocation, so some models are gonna start popping up again, and some good healing overall. How much healing? I can't see. Oh, there it is. Anyway, so yeah, the Darpak is gonna be left alone to fight the Vargulf back here. The Terrorgeist is gonna come in here, and I'm gonna try to pull off the same thing. I see that he has his forces really blobbed up in here, so I'm gonna get a good breath in there, just tearing up some of his Graveguard and such, and immediately gonna drop on Manfred over here, who is fighting with the backup of his and my Blood Knight. And actually my Blood Knight has suffered too much of a damage over here, as you can see, because of that zombie dragon and with the backup of his Blood Knight. So a fight that was supposed to be on my side just has started to turn, but all I need is just a good invocation of the heck over here, although I dropped the Vanel's Dance Macabre in order to start doing some work against Manfred von Karstein. And it was overcast, so it would catch both of my Terrorgeist and the Blood Dragons. So back here, the Darpak, I'm quite happy for that. The Sakt was just trying to come back, so he didn't realize that the Darpak was actually peppering it down the whole time, because this thing is unarmored. Also, a second Wind of Death is gonna go down here, but it was kind of a waste because my only pocket was here, and he actually hit some of his own troops. The Bounce of Power now has started to turn in my favor. The Terrorgeist is gonna try and just gonna snipe out the Vargulf real fast over here. Another breath going down from Manfred, just trying to do the same thing to me. But over here my Blood Knight's just trying to detach for a moment to get another charge, and with the backup of the Darpak over here and the Wolves, these guys will go down. Krell has been killing the corpse cart. He just killed it, as you can see. He just went all around, just went straight for it. So it's pretty much gone. The White King has come back with the help of some spearmen. A second breath for me into the pocket of his army. He's really desperately trying to come after Kemmler, but that's the thing, he might be on foot, but if you micromanage him, like if you just spam to get the hell out of there and you just summon zombies on top of him, he's gonna be great. And Death's Resurgent is gonna go down here, providing melee defense in all of these pockets, so everything is being buffed at the moment. Look at the melee defense of all these guys. Even the freaking zombies have 33 melee defense, which is kinda crazy. Terrorgeist is gonna be trying to have a show-off between Manfred and him. So yeah, Blood Knights are just gonna keep trying to cycle charge. These are my Blood Knights, it's not the enemies, and from here on it's gonna be GG. So even though that Wind of Death destroyed my whole army, I still managed to win, so I'm quite happy about that. But I should freaking have seen this coming. I swear, like, I didn't see the first match, so I didn't know that he had Wind of Death, and as the battle started, I actually mistook the icon. I thought it was Curse of Years for some reason. I saw the icon, okay, Curse of Years, good, summon zombies and Invocation of the Heck, that's good. Yeah, I just completely failed to see the Wind of Death. Like, how the hell did I do that? Some summoned zombies are still in here, that's why the fight keeps on going, and there it goes. So always make sure you read the freaking description, not just look at the icon, because lately I'm just looking at the icon, but yeah, as I said, I mistook the Wind of Death for Curse of Years. Huge misplay on my part. So quite a fun game, always nice to see a mirror match, but Kemmler is the real big boss. Manfred is just a copycat, he should just go away. Kemmler is here to stay. Necromancer, 21 kills. He cost like 200 without any skill, without any magic or any skill. So, and he still managed to get 21 kills, even more than the freaking Skeleton Warriors, which were unlucky, they just got destroyed. So anyway, Skeleton Spearmen did also quite well, 61 and 56, even though they got hit hard. This Graveguard, as you can see, only 12 and 9 for the Sternsmen, because they were the ones suffering all of that hard-hitting Wind of Death, but the other one quite managed to survive, managed to get 100 kills. 81 kills for the Blood Knights, quite happy about that, and also took out his Blood Knights, did some work on Manfred and the Vargulf. And the Darpak also helped quite a lot for the Vargulf, just peppering it down, Blood Knights as well, and yeah, Felbut's just being a nuisance, being thrown all over the place just to tie things down, and the Terrorgeist, as usual, the MVP. If this thing is played correctly, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be fine. So that was it for my part. For Dasact, look at the kills of Manfred over here, 382 kills, and we're not talking about summon zombies. We're talking about Graveguard over here and possibly some Skeleton Warriors. So yeah, that was really nasty. I'm quite mad still about that I didn't realize that he had Wind of Death. 5 kills for the Necromancer. which just had the corpse card, just provide backup to the whole of the army. 3 zombies did quite good, the spearmen also did decently, and the graveguard did an amazing job, especially this guy. And the blood knights, 47 kills, not on par with mine, which actually grabbed 2 severons over here, as you can see from the kills they had. And the dire pack of his did not do that well also. And the Vargulf was just shut down by the dire pack and the Terrorgeist, which I'm quite happy about that. So I really hope you enjoyed, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button, and I'm gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.